I go into businesses today and I say to people, where do you want to take this thing? Where are we going to go? We're going to grow at 3%. I say, great, 3%. That's the market. Let me give you a little challenge. If I asked you to grow this business at 30%, what would you do? And they go, oof. But let's make it easy. Forget 30%. How do you grow this business at 300%? And they say it's impossible. I say, no, it's not. Most limitations in this world are self-imposed. People put them on themselves. So if you're going to grow your business at 300%, how are you going to do it? And I get people talking. And we kick, you know what, if we're going to do that, we'd have to go into this market. We'd have to have this kind of product. We'd have to deliver. I say, yeah, and let's write it down. And we start laughing, come up with crazy ideas. When we look at them and I say, which of these ideas are not in your control? Usually it's very, very few. We went through it for 2 days, and at the end we came up with a plan. They wrote to me a short while ago and they said, Kev, you don't believe it. Our sales have just kicked up like this. All they did was recognize that their limitations were self-imposed. They're putting them on themselves, blaming everything else. Deal with the right priorities. About 4 years ago, I was asked to run this business. Fairline Boats. Had made a loss for 10 years. Was just about to slip under the waves forever. And it was owned by the banks. And I happened to know one of the directors of the bank. Big bank. And he called me. He said, we've got this business called Fairline Boats. It's just about to fail. We own it. We're a bank. We're not good at running companies. We think the brand has got huge brand capital. We think it could be turned around. Would you do it for us? So I went to have a look at this business. Fantastic brand. I thought, wow, I can see the potential, but where'd you start? The people who were building these boats, they just wanted to be successful again. And when I said to them, what does success look like? They said, we build the best motor yachts in the world. That's success. When I took the job, on my desk, a pile of paper like this, the biggest complaint was about parts supply, spare parts. Now these boats, that's about $6 million worth. If a part broke and you needed a spare part, what do you think was the average time it would take us to supply you with a spare part? 12 months was the average. 12 months. And I said, guys, you're crazy. And they said, you don't understand, it's the marine industry. I said, no, you don't understand who your competitors are. Your competitors are not necessarily other boats. Somebody who's spending $5 million, $6 million on this could be buying a house in Barbados. And they said, what do you expect? I said, 24 hours. I said, you're crazy. I said, no, dare to dream. How could we do it in 24 hours? They said, it's impossible. I said, right, let's have that conversation again. How can we do it in 24 hours? 6 months later, we were doing 80% of it in 24 hours. It was just about daring to dream. It's just about saying, we can do this stuff. In 14 months, we got this business back in profit. 10 years of loss. This is the Fairline team. We had no money to build a new boat for the boat show because we had no money. I said to them, design me a new boat. And they said, what's the budget? I said, the budget's nothing. The design engineer said, what's the brief? I said, oh, Andy, the brief's ever so simple, whiteboard. I wrote on it, SEX. I said, that's the brief, give me some sex. Give me something that the press say, wow, that's exciting. One guy said, I know how we can do that. I said, go on, Tom, how do we do it? He said, we do it in CGI. What's CGI? Computer graphics, idiot. I said, sorry? He said, it is computer-generated imagery. We created this dream of a boat that we were never going to build. But because we were never going to build it, we could dream. We had people queued up around National Boat Show to come and see the future of Fairline. We outsold our competitors 2-1 with old boats. This was the team that changed the customer experience. We made it world class. We made the experience world class. At the end of the show, my biggest competitor, Princess Boats, came and tried to recruit my whole team. How cheeky is that? It is about daring to dream. It's about creating leaders at every level in the organization.